What's up everyone, welcome back to this channel, and in this video you will learn about taking small losses so that you don't have to take large losses later. And this video will change your life forever, I swear. Like, watch it and then let me know in the comments if I was exaggerating or not. If you are new around here, hey, I'm Michael. I'm the former VP of Engineering at DAP Radar. I left that well-paying job to now teach you and educate you on YouTube how to do algorithmic trading in order to make the most out of the cycles of the crypto market. But who am I to tell you about algorithmic trading? Did I have any success with this? Well, let's check it out. This is one of my strategies. I have 3 strategies. This is one of them. Since 2018 until right now, it made a profit on Bitcoin of 2,800% with just 17 to 18% max drawdown, where Bitcoin had drops of more than 80%, which is spectacular. Profit factor of 13 and a win rate of 87%. Now, if I give you this strategy, but you don't have the education in order to actually execute it properly and stay with the strategy, even in tough times, you will still not make money, which is why I do this freaking YouTube channel to teach you everything I know so you can succeed as well as I did. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and like the video later on if it adds value to your life. Now, let's get started with the content. Now, why is it so important to take small losses and to learn to take those losses instead of having large losses? Now, if I put it like this, it's quite obvious, right? Like, who wants large losses? Nobody, right? But most people, including you, I'm quite sure, you are afraid to sell, because if your position is negative, you want to wait for it to recover and then sell and then be break even, right? But that's not gonna happen, right? Because the market is not that nice, and usually it punishes people who do exactly that. So taking a small loss to have more money available to buy back in later would be a smart move, right? But the problem is you don't know when to actually sell, right? Because what if it recovers? What if I'm wrong? What if I shouldn't sell? All these things. So you don't sell, okay? And you don't sell, you have massive losses, okay? Massive. And I don't even need to show you the chart because I'm sure you already know what I'm talking about. Not selling Bitcoin when you should be selling it minus 80%. Not selling Cardano when you should have sold it minus 90%. Not selling Avalanche when you should have sold it minus 95%, right? It's massive, okay? So if you made a trade that doesn't make sense and you have a strategy that you can apply on the chart and it tells you to sell, and that strategy, let's say, has a great performance historically on that asset, well, then just trust that signal and freaking sell, okay? Because then you have more money, like I said, to buy back the asset when there is a high probability buy signal. Now, the problem is that people don't have any signal, right? They don't have a buy signal, they don't have a sell signal. They don't know what to do, right? So when they don't know what to do, they get shocked. And so they kind of freeze and they don't do anything, because don't do anything means hodling and having large losses, right? Because the chart can do with you whatever it wants as long as you don't sell at a strategic point in time. That you're basically leaving it to the market to give you money or not. You're not making any decision whatsoever to take profits or to cut losses. Okay, I hope I made it very clear why it's important to actually have a sell signal to cut your losses. Now, let's look at the Bitcoin chart. And I have cut off the right side so you don't see what's going to happen. And this is sometime in April 2022, okay? There was a buy signal from the strategy. By the way, the strategy, this is a different one than I showed you before. The strategy made a lot of money on this asset, okay? On Bitcoin, it works perfectly fine. Now, why I'm telling you this is basically to say that I trust this buy signal, okay? So the buy signal came in, but then sadly, the price crashed lower. Now, what happens here? The strategy gives a sell signal. Now, I would have to take a loss of about 11%, okay? Now, if I don't take this, because I think that I don't want to lose money, okay? I don't want to lose money. I will hold on and pray to God that it will go back up, okay? So if I don't learn that I have to take a small loss, and this is a small loss, okay? Because the strategy made like thousands of percent. Who cares about 10%, okay? But anyway, in this situation, it will feel horrible, okay, to actually sell. I mean, I have fully automated this, so it will sell for me anyway. But I mean, I could still click the button to pause the strategy and to not sell. But, that would be a mistake, which is why I make the whole video here to explain. Now, this is a loss, okay? Now, if you don't take the sell signal, which is a high probability sell signal because the strategy has a high win rate, okay, then you're risking being wrong and also risking to lose more money. Now, what happened afterwards? Would it be smart to sell or not? Okay, because it doesn't matter how you feel, really. It's really about mathematics. Now, if I play this, let me play this, right? Would it have been smart to sell or not? Would it have been smart to actually sell up here and avoid a freaking loss of about 53%? Now, you tell me if it would have been smart to do that. Okay, in hindsight, I can tell you, yes, it would have been smart. But if you're in the middle of the price action and you don't know what will happen next, okay, you will be afraid to sell. But I swear, if you don't take small losses, these losses will become massive, okay, like this one, okay? And what happens then, right? Because then you actually have less money to buy back in when a good signal comes, because you actually should have sold here to have more money. Let's say you had this amount of money, but now you have this amount of money to buy back into the price action. So basically you're starting down here while I am starting up here with my money. So whenever there is the next buy signal, by the way, there will be one at some point, it will come very soon. Bam, there it is, right? So I am buying here with this amount of money and I will go up from here. Okay, and you are buying from here and you will go up from here. Okay, so there will forever be a difference between your portfolio and my portfolio because I sold already there and I had more money left to buy back. Does it make sense? Okay, so if you don't take small losses, you take away your chances to buy with more money at a better point in time to make more money again. Okay, like it's pretty obvious. So you are basically putting your portfolio at jeopardy, right? At risk if you don't do that. Okay, so once you choose a strategy, okay, you choose a strategy, you check it out, right? You check it out, okay? Like don't just choose it for fun, right? Check it out, try it on many assets like I did with mine, with this one. It works on thousands of assets, okay? Then you trust it, put money, and then don't touch it, okay? Just don't touch it. Do whatever the strategy says that you have chosen, okay? That is the best outcome that you can get because most people, they are not traders. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to read the chart. They don't have time, okay? Like even if you learn how to read the chart, even if you read all the tweets and watch all the YouTube videos, and you don't have time, okay? You don't have time to react. And then, even if you do all of that, and there is a trade that didn't work out, because there is always a trade that didn't work out, okay? And you don't sell, because every single time there is a sell signal that is in the negative, you are afraid to sell, you will make your losses massive. Okay, so your portfolio will be basically screwed and you're basically playing casino, or you using hope as a strategy, which is obviously not a good strategy. So if your strategy doesn't have these numbers here that you can actually double check, and let me actually go out of this time lapse because then you can see the full numbers here across the whole time frame. So if you don't have the drawdown number, the percent profitable trades, is also called win rate, or the profit factor, right? Then what are you doing? Okay, so any strategy that you're using, even if it's chart patterns, you must have these numbers at least. I mean, those are basic numbers, right? If you don't have these numbers, then how can you even choose to use a strategy that doesn't provide you with the numbers that you need to evaluate if the strategy is worth your money? And this is why I don't get why people do what people say on the internet. Like, why do you follow somebody that made a trade on Twitter or made a trade on YouTube? Are you kidding me? Like, do you have these numbers for that particular person's strategy to see, did it actually work out properly in the past? Would I trust that this doesn't have like a 50% drawdown? You don't even know. Like, it's crazy. So once I learned this, okay, that you can actually have a strategy that you can actually properly backtest and forward. I mean, this is forward tested because I used it for a long time. If you have these numbers and you learn and you know what I know, you can never go back to trusting anyone on YouTube that tells you buy now, sell now, because they don't have a strategy they can prove that it works. They cannot even show you these numbers. Like, it's crazy, okay? What I'm telling you here is take small losses, but you need to know when to sell, right? So when do you take a loss? I mean, there's a simple strategy where you can say, if I'm 10% negative, I just sell. I don't care. Like, I want to cut my losses every time I'm minus 10%. That is one strategy. Cool. I mean, there is no back test for that. You can go and develop that and figure it out. But if you choose another strategy, okay, like this one, or I will show you at the end of the video a strategy that is fully for free and you can get access to it by writing me in Telegram, then you have the number, okay? You know what you're getting into. It's not like casino anymore, right? You're playing a strategic game. A strategic game based on probabilities. And so if you have such a strategy and it gives you a freaking sell signal, then take it seriously. And this is why on this channel, I'm always showing you the strategy that I'm using on the asset. On the bottom here, I show you the numbers so you can double check why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm the only guy on YouTube doing this, okay? Everyone else is just talking about their opinion, hopes and dreams. Yes, it's a lot of entertainment, I get it. But come on, guys. I thought we were doing finance over here, okay? Anyway, do your own research, but let me show you what this strategy, which I'm using on Fetch AI, has done recently. I mean, from February 2024 until today. If you want to see what it has done in the whole cycle of its lifetime, then just simply pause the video and double check the numbers on the bottom. Now, it made this trade here, which was very nice. It made 300% profit. But then, as you can see here, it took a few small losses so that it actually protects my portfolio. So it made a losing trade here, a losing trade here, a neutral trade here. But is that good or bad? Well, I think it's actually great because it made money when it was able to do it, but then it actually tried to get back into the trend, but then the trend didn't play out. So it made a few small losses in order to protect the overall portfolio. And the last sell signal actually protected from 48% loss, all right? And that is quite important for me because why would I want to give back the gains that I've made? Okay, now I hope you understand why it's so important to take small losses. But in order to take small losses, you need to have some sell signal. Otherwise, you can't get out. And also you need to have a buy signal to get back in. And this is the biggest problem that people have, and which is why they don't take small losses, because they don't know when to get back in, right? Most people use the hodling strategy, which is absolute horror, okay? It's the worst strategy for crypto on the planet, okay? Mathematically, I can prove it. If you want me to prove it, let me know down in the comments. Also, come to my Telegram and challenge me there if you want to talk about it. The other strategy people are using is DCA, okay? DCA is a bit better than hodling, but also it doesn't have a sell signal, okay? You will definitely risk your portfolio. You cannot take small losses because there is no sell signal, all right? And also, if the asset goes to zero, then you lose all of your money. Okay, not good, right? So in order to protect you from this stuff, I have two options for you, okay? One option is fully for free, which I'm gonna tell you right now in this video. And the other option is to join my auto trading masterclass, where you get access to all of what I'm doing, all of my strategies, my knowledge and everything. But whatever, like you choose to do that or not, it's really your decision. This is a VIP group. People have to be approved by me personally in order to join, okay? But whatever, you go there, you click apply for access, you have a call with me and we talk. But now let me show you the strategy that you can get access to right now fully for free. For that, I'm going to the Bitcoin chart and I'm turning on the Gaussian channel strategy, which is one strategy that I have taken and modified and re-uploaded to the platform with my business logic that is actually working quite well on Bitcoin. And I'm going to keep it very short because I say this in almost every video and it's getting boring. But if you see this for the first time, these are the numbers that the strategy produces since 2018. As always, I need your TradingView username, which is up here. Mine is Michael Lunita. I need yours. Come to Telegram, tell me that you want access to the Gaussian channel strategy, give me your username. I will put you on the list and then you can use it for free on any asset. I don't care. It's really up to you. Is this better than my strategy? Absolutely not, because that's why it is free, all right? Good strategies cost money. But I guess you know that. And also good strategies should not be used by everybody because then they stop working. That's why my strategies are part of my program and they are only available to the VIPs and is limited to 1,000 people that I have personally handpicked to join this program. Okay, those people have the best strategies on the planet right now to trade crypto. But if you don't have the funds or you don't want to join or whatever your reason is, I don't care. I still want to help you. This is why I'm giving you access to this strategy that I have put time and effort to develop, which is good. Okay. On Bitcoin, it made 2000%, 2100% profit with 30% max drawdown, 4.6 profit factor, 32% profitable trades. You can also use this on Solana. It's quite good actually on both. And I see you either in Telegram when you want access to this strategy, but also in this video, which you must watch because it shows you how to automate this strategy or any strategy for that matter from TradingView to automatically trade on your exchange. Fully automatic, free tutorial, the best tutorial on the internet on how to do that. Okay, people told me best video ever. Check it out. I see you there and cheers until next time.